Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Watson and the Indianapolis Colts versus Matthew Stafford and the Baltimore Ravens.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On first down at Stafford. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Stafford finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, a 22.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. To the air again, Stafford. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Brandon McManus set.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 11. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They're having a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to To those questions with runs like that, he's a physical guy.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Derrick Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
brought down at the...
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
3rd and 2, Watson. And he connects with Ertz. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
At the 42-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
42.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Colts 7. Ravens nothing.
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
For Sterling Shepard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. And after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Returnable for Grant. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards on. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, it's Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jadeveon Clowney has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Grant on the return. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drops.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he knocks it through. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First down now at their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll run on first down. Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Watson. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On first down, it's Watson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
There defensively.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Check, crouch, leg, crouch, kill.
Third and long, it's Watson. And that is incomplete.
Watson. Much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. This is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. It's caught. Shepard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stafford looks to throw again. Out to the right here to Shepard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, Stafford here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. And the pressure gets to him again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backward. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Fourth down.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on fourth down. So they will go for it. Stafford. And he's going to go down again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. Fourth and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. Look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But fourth and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Fournette, a first down carry, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 38, Watson. McKinnon here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Watson on third down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check, check.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pick up there.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
To throw again on second down. Watson, that one complete. He finds Shark. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Watson's pass.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
On second down, it's Henry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
58, 58, 58, come on. 58, right over there, right over there. 31. Right there. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Put the boys down, he's coming.
Now Watson. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
54, come on, 54, come on. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Here we go, here we go. Hey, one set, check, 54. 54, hey, 31.
From the red zone now, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do is trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him an opportunity.
And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Back now in Indianapolis. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Here's Jacobs on first, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Ravens have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On first down, Watson. Conley's got it over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Brings up second and a yard.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Watson looks to throw again. And he fires one incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go.
Throwing again is Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up third and...
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Switch. Switch. 59. Check. 9.
Again, it's Watson. And that will be incomplete. And this is too far behind. His man, he missed him. It's incomplete.
Results in a 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Watson off play action. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Watson, and it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
That's good.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Derrick Henry, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. The 30, 20, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Amari Cooper, 76 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So Deshaun Watson in the offense. Down 21-14, 2:06 to play. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 2nd and 9, Watson, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Deshaun Watson.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
On 4th down, Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Samson Abukum. And goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
It's a loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal.
At the Colts 5-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5, the 40. He's at the 30, 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense. And the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
A gain of 19.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. This will be from 53 for the win. And his kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
The score, Ravens 24.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Baltimore, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll get a trip to Vegas next week for a date